So when you're working in a small newspaper with very small staff, everybody does a little bit of everything. So my reporter was the photo editor, and she would come to me and say, hey, I'm writing this story. I have no idea what I want for images. Or she would give me an idea and a direction. Well, she was working on a story on nuclear power here in Arizona, and she had no idea. And how do you visualize that? For those of you who don't know me, I am Ariana Graney. I am a freelance photojournalist here in Phoenix. I worked 10 years for a hyperlocal newspaper, and now I'm full-time freelance, mostly doing sports. But every once in a while I get to do some creative stuff. So after a day of thinking about it and doing a little bit of Googling and just waiting for an idea to strike me, one did. And I had this vision of green. And so then I found this phosphorescent powder on Amazon and I was like, that will be perfect. So I ordered it, and I had some leftover beakers and chemistry items from high school or college just laying around my house, and was like, this is perfect. So I mixed up various amounts of water and a little bit of the phosphorescent powder. I didn't want it to be so thick and just screaming green. I just wanted a little bit of green. So I mixed a little bit of water and the phosphorescent powder and then hit it with a black light in the studio. And obviously I was able to get varying shades of green with how much black light each of the bottles received. So I think the image that ran was the first one because there's not any of the phosphorescent powder around the bottles. My personal favorite is probably the second one, just because it is so green and in your face. But between the first and the third one looked a little bit like a nuclear spill, and that was not the image that we wanted to go with for the story.